are Football Couple, and today we're going to be showing our binder update for the Match Attax 2025-26 collection. And since we have last shown this, we have added lots and lots of cards. So we've added the festive cards, the update cards, and of course, plenty of needs. In terms of the layout, we have kept things mostly the same, but we'll go through that as we go through the binder, and we are doing really well. In terms of the number checklist, we only need 4 cards, so that is pretty exciting. We'll open it up, take a look. We obviously start with Tottenham, the 9-page team. There we go. On the front, which is kind of weird, but we're going to our first double page team with Liverpool. As you can see, it is all full. I did say we are 4 cards away from the numbered checklist, so lots and lots of teams are done, so very nice with that. I think we have done all the English teams, which is nice. So we go Man City and Chelsea, Newcastle, 2 other 9-page teams, as well as Villa and Forest, which ends the English teams there. And we'll go on to the Spanish teams with Barcelona, Real Madrid, and here comes our first need, Atletico Madrid. There you go, Alvarez, one of our 4 needs for the numbered checklist. Gutted. Okay, continuing on, we'll go through the rest of the teams. As I said, most of this base is done. There's a need, but yeah, doing really well. Obviously hoping to get this complete. We've got more packs to open, another need there. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get it done in the packs that we have, but we'll see. Well, you guys should see as well, because we'll obviously be opening it on the channel. Coming to the end of the teams there with Porto, we go on to the inserts. We have the man of the matches there. These are all done as well. Look how awesome that looks. Nice and shiny page. Dan Burn was the last one we need. Of all the people, it had to be Dan Burn. Okay, like I said, the end of the man of the matches there. The cup champions here. Look at those. Those are spectacular on a 4-page. And I think we have a second page of those as well. Yes, we do. And they're all done. All Action Heroes. I think it was Chris Wood maybe was our last need for that. Not sure. We did it a while ago, I think. Onto the Heritages. Look how colourful this is. Awesome looking cards. Obviously retro Match Attax design on there. Very, very cool indeed. There we go. Double page. As I said, very colourful. Love it. Okay, continuing on. The counter attacks. Nice and easy. Showboats all done. And then we have the Magic Memories as well. They're pretty cool as well on a double page. And the Stealth Strikes, our nemesis of the collection. They're all done. And then we have the 100 Clubs, the end of the number checklist. We added Declan Rice, but we're yet to find the 101. We may do a hunt for that in a future video, so maybe look out for that. But from this point forward, after the numbered of the checklist, you can do whatever you want. And we've chose to go with what the checklist says, basically, and that is black edges. And this is what sums our look up, because we're doing okay, but we've had double Van Dijk twice, we've had double Saka, we've had double Rodrigo, we've had double Alvarez. Thuram is the only one that we haven't doubled up on, and we're yet to get these 4. That's a little bit unlucky, you have to admit that, but still, we're doing kind of decent there. And then we have the Chrome Shields, the Chrome Awards, double page of those. Not for us, because how many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 18. So not too good there. Hopefully we can do better with that in future openings. And then we go on to the Hall of Fames, which are popping out. There's 7 of those. We've doubled up on Gerrard. It was the first one we got, and it was the second one we got. There's 7 of those, as I said, so it ends there. And then we chose to go with the exclusives here. So the multi-pack, we need 1 still, which is kind of odd. I mean, we didn't open a bulk of multi-packs like we did the eco packs, because we were chasing to try and get them all. We didn't get the Foden, but we got him at a later date. So 4 of each, 4 from the multi-packs and 4 from the eco packs. We've switched things up here. We've put our Celebrations Foden card there, a Tactic card here, and we're starting our Infinities here, because there are, so far, 10. So there's 9 to get from packs. We've put our first one here. We still need a few on the second page. They'll end there. Then we have our Countdown Calendar exclusive Zidane, making it 10. But we're hearing that there might be an 11th one. Not sure how bothered we are about it, because I think it is a German exclusive, but we'll see. We might have to move a few things around, because as you can see after that, we go on to the Platinum Limited Editions. We only have 3 of the 9. Well, that's okay for us for Platinum Limited Editions. As I said in our previous video, we don't ever do well for these. We always double up. We've already doubled up on the Kimmich, so we'll see where we are probably by the end of the year. With that, we'll see where we are. But yeah, Infinities and Platinum Pulls look really cool together, and that is a limited edition, which starts our limited editions, because we then go on to our Starboy limited edition. So we've got the 2 from the starter pack, the Haaland and the Mbappe, and then the rest are the Starboys. A few gaps in there, but it's very much more full than we had last time. We needed a lot for this, and we've opened so much since that we've been getting limited editions for fun. We've got so many doubles as well, and that goes on to 3 pages there. But yeah, very much love filling that up. Hopefully we'll get all of them complete. Then we have the tin limited editions. So we have the Worldies. We opened that in our last video. Finally able to add them, 3 from each tin. Looking pretty nice in there. And then the Gladiators, the mega tins. I love how you can see each different tin on each of its own lines. That's really cool. And that's where our binder ended last time. So everything from this point is going to be new. And as you can see, we have the festive cards here. So the ones in the countdown calendar, these can go on your tree if you want. Numbers 1 through to 24. We've added them in now. There we go, 1, 2 and 3 down there. And there's a double page of the sort of hanger cards, if you can say that. They're like shirt shaped and they can go on your tree. Pretty cool. And of course, as I said, there are 24 of those. Next, we have the Fired Up Cane. That is exclusively found in the Smith's multi-pack. I think it's 1 in 5 maybe. And we did manage to find it in our every product opening. And then we have something new. We have the Galactics. So these are exclusive in the Match of the Day magazine. We opened this as a short. There are 4 of those to be released. Only 1 out so far. Guaranteed in the Match of the Day magazine. So if you want to get that, I think it's still available in shops. Go ahead and pick that up. As I said, 4, and we've put this little competition card there as a gap filler. There may even be a cheeky extra limited edition somewhere that might even go there. But next we have the Black Gold limited editions. These are the super rare newly released cards. There are 7, but only 5 have been released. As you can see, we have 3, so we've missed out on 2. It's all sold out, so we can't go back and pick it up. We'll have to get them off eBay or something, and then another 3 to be released at a later date. And again, a gap filler there. But that's what we have for now. And of course, the Martinelli had to be got, didn't it? It had to be got, and right there in its rightful slot, first on the page. Okay, behind that, there we go. Scream Team Update Pack. It is the first of 3 update multi-packs or update products to be released. We start with the limited edition, then we go through the update cards, and then, as you can see down here, we have our energy card. 1 in 10 they are, and we finally managed to get an energy. We hadn't had much luck in previous seasons, but again, it's Arsenal. We had to go for it. We opened quite a lot of these to get it. I think it was 5 in the end. So yeah, really happy with that. It fills the page as well. We don't need a gap filler for there. It is done. Scream Team Update. And as I said, there are 3 of these to be released, so we have left a gap for the other 2. That's where number 2 will go, and that's where number 3 will go. And of course, you know, we're going to have to go after them energies. Now we've got 1, we're going to need them all. And then just behind there, we have put the festive parallels here. These are what you get as well alongside the squad zones in the festive calendar, in the countdown calendar. But we're not going to go for them all. We think that'll be too hard because every single base card has a festive parallel. You're going to basically have to repeat what you did early on in the binder. So we're gone for Arsenal. That's what we're trying to do. And we don't have that many. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 18. Again, not looking good. Too many gaps. We've opened 2 calendars as well. And this is what we got because our first one, I think, only had 1 or 2 Arsenal in it. And the second one, we doubled up twice. I think we had Havertz and Martinelli again. So, yeah, we were a bit unlucky with that. And that is it. There is the end. And you may notice we don't have the 1 in 250 cards of the Red Hot and the Ice Cold. That's because we haven't found it. We haven't found it yet. We'll keep trying, but we also haven't found the Lethal Combo 1 in 500 packs. We have yet to find that, and that is disappointing because we have found the other 2 for the main collections. Since they've been released, we had the Zen, we had the Maestro, and we yet to find the Lethal Combo. 1 in 500 packs. It is tricky. We don't have those, but we do have a relic card, a 1 and only relic. It is a coin relic. It's not a jersey relic, so it could be better. But at least we've got one, right? We do have one. I think they're 1 in 6 for the megatins and then 1 in 12 for the mini tins. And we got it from our megatins. So yeah, decent result with that. And of course, we kept it in the top loader, as would our Red Hot and Ice Cold and our Lethal Combo. And that's why we don't have the gaps for them, because that's where we're going to end our binder probably. And then we still have all this room. So if you wanted to go for all the festive parallels, you could. But as I said, I think it's just going to be too hard for us to do. I don't think we did that well in our calendar opening. So Arsenal is where it's at. That's what we're going to do. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty well there. As we said, the festive cards are in there now, as well as the update cards. The black golds, the new limited editions. Yeah, it's looking nice. It's looking a lot fuller than it is, but still a lot to go after. And of course, that means only one thing. More openings, of course, so do look out for that. Let us know how your binder is going. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.